Hey guys, what is up? My name is Kane, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LG 29-inch ultra-wide multi-monitor screen from LG. Now this is one of the latest technologies from LG. It is a 29-inch screen which can actually be split into 4 screens to use from either two computers and a phone, or a few other options that they do provide. Now, we're just looking at the LG website now. We'll just have a look at a few of the specs this screen has to offer. So it's 29 inches and has a panel type of an IPS, an aspect ratio of 21:9, a resolution of 2560 by 1080, which is pretty good. The brightness is 300, and a whole heap of other important information like response time of 5, viewing angles, color of depth, and all that sort of thing. Now, I've been using this monitor for about 2 weeks now, and this monitor is definitely a great monitor for gaming. The only downfall I did have with it is I had to use the HDMI cable to get the full potential out of the screen. Otherwise, I was stuck at 1920 by 1080, whereas it goes up to 2560 by 1080. The games do look a lot better when you're using that. Now, we'll have a look at design first of all. As you see here down the bottom, we have this like a metal sort of oval shape stand. Now this is basically the whole stand for the screen. It does come apart, as you would expect if you were buying this out of box. Now the screen does weigh in at 5.2 kilos, which is quite heavy for a screen, I guess you could say. Now, I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a picture of the multi-screen in use. I haven't actually used the multi-screen in use, but I have been hearing and reading some good things about it. So yeah. This is definitely a great screen, and I'd like to think LG have sent this out to review. So now we'll just turn it around and have a look at what's on the back. Okay, so on the back, I'm not too sure how well this is going to show up on the camera, but here we have the power for the DC. We have a USB port. I'm not too sure what that is because I haven't used the full features of this monitor, but I think that's to connect a phone to use with the multi-screen. Now I couldn't use it with the iPhone for some reason. I'm guessing it's just Android phones at the moment. But we have 3 USB ports, audio in, HP, which is another audio device. We've got DP in, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and DVI. Now this monitor can be hooked up to a wall by them brackets there, and you've also just got some safe information here, saying the product code, model number, serial, and all that sort of stuff. So let's turn the monitor on and have a look at some of the menus in the monitor itself. So here we have the main menu. Here we have the brightness, which you can go into and change. And you can turn it up or down. We'll just leave it where it was at 50. You can change, I'm not too sure why you can't change the contrast. You can change the volume. Now, I didn't mention it before, but this does actually have 2 speakers built in to the bottom. You can change the output, obviously. So we'll have a look at some of the features this monitor has in change of options. So you can change the brightness, obviously, to make it brighter or darker. For some reason you can't change the contrast, maybe because I'm on HDMI, I'm not too sure. But you can change the volume. This monitor does have 2 speakers in the bottom, one on the left and one in the right. These aren't the greatest speakers, but they definitely do the job. You can change the input from HDMI to other ones, obviously. You can change the ratio. Haven't really played around with that much because I just didn't work out too well when I was trying some of them, like as you can see there. Not too sure how well you can see because we're sort of focused on the menu at the moment, but you can change the ratio. Function, which I haven't been into actually. This is to calibrate the screen. They sell a product you actually put on the screen and it'll calibrate it for you. Picture in picture, that's for like putting another screen on the side or your phone or something like that. Picture, that's just for how the picture looks. Sharpness, brightness, black levels, colors. I'm not too sure why I can't change that. Settings, can change the language, PC mode, main audio, go through HDMI, power LED, DDC and OSD lock, and reset all the settings and exit. So that is the settings in the LG monitor. Now the buttons on it are actually quite hard to get used to, but over time they're definitely easy to get used to after that all. So anyway guys, that has been the LG 29-inch premium IPS monitor. If you want to check it out, there'll be a link in the description box below where you can check it out on the LG website. And once again, a massive shout out to LG for lending this product to me to review. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, as I will be putting out a new video on Friday of the Samsung Galaxy S4 review, so I'll see you then.